Hi everyone. Welcome to the live stream by Archangel Raphael. Archangel Raphael comes through me to speak, and according to who's listening and who will be listening afterwards, Raphael will give appropriate messages, maybe do a clearing. Going to let Archangel Raphael come through now and speak. I would like you to know that there are many messages I have. However, it is not so important whether you are in the spirit or not. It is more important that you are in your own energy, feeling whatever it is that you are feeling. I would like you to know that there is a tremendous amount of negativity around at the moment, but it is not necessarily generated by people. It has been generated by those who are trying to keep everyone in a certain place. What I'm trying to say is that there is a lot of mass media hysteria about what is going on. But I would like to share with you that you are absolutely safe and protected. And the reason I can say this is because there is nothing that you will experience that you are not wanting to. It is good for you to know that you are able to control what you have to go through on earth. So, what I will say is for those of you who wish to be on earth and be well, you will experience this. For people who wish to leave, they will leave, but it is not really related to anything going on at the moment. It is more their own soul decision. I would like you to know for sure that you are surrounded by the light of oneness, because as you ask for it, it is in one way or another surrounding you, on the earth, I mean. You are able to have earthly experiences of feeling safe and protected, actually feeling divine protection around you in your day to day life, rather than simply knowing it from within, having the real life experience of it. The reason I would like you to know this is because for some of you listening, you have not really experienced this in abundance on earth. You may have always felt that there is something in the way of you being well or having an earthly experience of total safety. What I would like you to know is that it is possible to feel this now on earth, because there are many people who are already awake, who know the score, so to speak, who are able to give you more of this experience. It is good for you to know that as you go within and feel your inner safety, you feel your connection to Source and the safety that gives you in terms of being able to transcend whatever is going on the earth plane and be guided by your inner connection. You are able to automatically access those who are already awake, feeling this safety as well. And as you collide with them, in a good way, I mean, you, in one way or another, create more safety for each other. Because I would like you to know that safety is truly a state of mind, a way of being. When you feel safe, you are safe. Because as you feel something inside, you are automatically then guided to do the right things and you stay safe. What I would like you to know is that in this current climate, there is a lot of fear going around. However, when you know you are safe, you are guided as to what to do to stay safe, whether that is to be in your own environment, or whether that is to simply boost your immunity, or whether that is nothing at all, to simply know you are safe and that whatever happens, you are able to automatically get through because you are safe and well inside. I would like you to know that there is another aspect to what is going on at the moment that you may or may not be aware of. And that is, there is really no such thing as being on the earth plane and being able to do things to avoid situations, avoid what is going on, without actually going within. What I will say is, regardless of what people do or don't do, those people who are not feeling very good inside, people who feel that perhaps their lives are at risk, are the ones who will experience more symptoms, more of what is going on. So it is important for you to know that it is all about what you access within that determines your experience in life. I also would like to share that because of how some of you have been raised, there are feelings inside that something is out to get you. I would like you to know that some of you hearing this have been raised in environments where there has been a tremendous amount of fear of the outside world, believing that something is out there that can get you at any time. I would like you to know that this is ancestral for those people who relate to this. It is all about feeling that there is something out there that is going to really take you away from your life purpose, take you away from having the life that you would like. I would like you to be aware that many lifetimes ago there were imminent threats on the outside of life. And what I mean by this is that people who were living perfectly, contently in their own homes were threatened by outside forces. What I see is that these forces were created by people, but they existed nonetheless. These forces were very much connected to power and control. There were people who were creating a lot of conflict, war, and there was imminent threats for all people who were living through these times. So it created fear and paranoia, and also a feeling that there was something you needed to protect yourself from that was coming in from the outside. What I'm really trying to say is that this has been carried through the DNA. It has been going on for many lifetimes in different ways. There have also been threats before of disease, of different outbreaks that have happened. I mean over lifetimes. I do not mean recent ones. And this is all carried genetically in the DNA. So, what I will say is that you are carrying certain imprints in you. So, when this goes on now, you resonate with it on one level. You feel that there is something you need to protect yourself from. It is good for you to really go within and investigate this, to really be in your own energy and feel out what you are being affected by. Because as you clear your ancestral line, you will feel a lot freer, and so will your family. For some of you hearing this, there has been a lot of frustration in you about what has been going on. You feel inside that something is not quite right, that there are distortions in what is being, in one way or another, given to people to read from papers, from the media in general. What I would like you to know is that a lot of what you are feeling inside is frustration connected to people not really knowing the truth. But I would like you to know that the reason people believe things is because there is something in them that resonates to what they are hearing. And a lot of this is ancestral. There is something being worked through people at the moment that is about other lifetimes, lifetimes they have actually lived through, but also what they have inherited from their lineage. And as you recognize this, you are able to simply observe and be patient, both with yourself and other people. I also would like to share something else, and that is there is really no such thing as simply existing on the earth plane independently of other people. Even for those of you who spend a lot of time on your own, you are very affected by people around you, even if you are not in daily contact with them. What I would like you to know is that everything that affects you really does have something that it is resonating with inside of you, because it is impossible for anything to affect you if there is not a little bit of that inside you. So, what I will say is focus on yourselves. If you find something difficult, go within and clear it from the inside. I also would like you to know that because of this type of energy that you are living through at the moment, a lot around you will change permanently, because this is a gigantic cleanse, a cleanse of karma, a cleanse of past lives, of ancestral wounds. And people will not be the same after this. And because of this, it is important to recognize that everything you feel inside is leaving you permanently, never to return. I am saying this because sometimes you feel that you are stuck in cycles. You feel you are revisiting old energies in you, and you are afraid they will never leave. I would like you to know that these are all clearing through you permanently. But what is up to you is not whether these energies leave or not, because they will leave regardless of what you do or don't do. But what is up to you is whether you permanently change certain karmic cycles, whether you are prepared to start afresh in a completely new energy. And what I mean by this is that you will be given a choice as to whether you re engage with people you have known in the past who have caused you pain, who are perhaps not a vibrational match for you. You will be given a choice as to whether you recreate old patterns, such as coming out of your own energy to assist others, or such as doing things which are not quite right, but it is because they give you short term rewards. What I will say is that everything will be a choice from now onwards. You will not be karmically bound anymore by old cycles. The cycles are going to be completed, but you will be given choices. And I would like you to know that it will not be as easy as it sounds, because some of you are so used to certain ways of behaving, of acting, of doing things. So I would like you to put attention into permanently changing your habits. And that can be, for example, how you spend your day, to how much time you invest in relationships that do not really serve you. It is important to examine all aspects of your life, feel what is good for you and what is not, and make choices according to this. I would like you to also know that you are given time at the moment to evaluate all aspects of your life, to go within and feel what you have been doing and what you haven't been, and make decisions. The more decisions you make at this time, the better it is. Whether it is to decide to permanently let go of certain people who you know will not serve you, who are not quite aligning to you, or whether it is to make permanent decisions about other things in your life. I would like you to know that although some of you do not quite have all the information yet to make these sort of decisions. Most of you do. Most of you hearing this already have the information you need to make decisions that will help you go forwards. So I would like you to be with yourself, make decisions, and go within. Feel out what feels good and what does not. I also would like you to know that you do not have to compromise anymore because you are not bound by anything. And so, if you are not compromising, you are given freedom as to what you want to create. Some of you will take this freedom and fly forwards because actually, a lot of you I see here who are listening to this have had a lot that has bound you, that has made you feel like your hands are tied, like you cannot make your own decisions because there are things in the way. And what I will say is, you have had real things in the way, such as your state of mind, things that are really bothering you because you have not yet been able to resolve them, or your state of being in other ways, or circumstances that have been in your life. What I would also like you to know is, for those of you who are ready, you will find that you have a lot of new opportunities coming your way, that the rest of your life will be very bright and beautiful. But for those of you who are not quite ready to embrace this kind of life, you may find you repeat some old cycles before you come back to that place again where you are ready to make new decisions, embrace a new life. I would like you to know that the choice really is yours. And for those of you who are choosing a bright, beautiful new life, you will absolutely have it. I guarantee you that you are able to have it at this point in time, because this is a time like no other. I have no more messages, but I will leave you with one final thought, and that is, if you are the sort of person who is able to do anything you would like to, you have no constraints, no limiting beliefs, nothing in the way. Think about the sort of person you would like to be, how you would like to be remembered after you have left the earth. Think about what you would like to achieve, what you would like to contribute, how you would like to live, the people you would like to be around. Think about it carefully and know that whatever you choose, you will have. That is all. Yeah, thank you for listening, everyone. So hope you enjoyed this, and just to say, please feel free to share this with people. If you feel there's anyone in particular or people in particular who would benefit, please feel free to share it. And yeah, thank you for listening.